Hello there, everybody. So I'm here wanting to introduce to you one of my absolute stars, Augustine, who has just graduated from my group coaching, my FearLESS Empowered and Free to Be Me group coaching, which is a variation of the superconscious co-creating method. When people are considering whether to do one-to-one or group, it really depends where you are at the start of your journey and what kind of investment you can stretch yourself to initially. But there's always the opportunity to do the one-to-one in the future, as Augustine's seeking to do. But rather than me talk, I'm just going to introduce you and ask you, Augustine, like, what was life like before you started coaching with me?
Hi, everyone. Well, life before coaching with Susanna was not very decent because I was earning very little amount of money. I earned like £800 per month for like the past year. And then in terms of my relationship, it was awful as well because I've been constantly attract like unavailable people. Either physically unavailable or emotionally unavailable. So I would say in terms of relationship and finance and career, it was bad. I didn't have a correct path or clear path on where I want to go or where I want to be and who I truly am. So that leads to a place where I feel like I really need to make a change. I need to do something. I need to own my life and own what I want to create, but not letting things just happen to me because I want to have control in my life again. That's why I reach out to Rosanna.
Yeah, I remember you kind of left a career, hadn't you, behind in Hong Kong of being a primary school teacher, and you were earning great money,
Yes.
but
Yes, let me tell you guys more about that because before moving to UK meetings, knowing Rosie, I was in a very good place financially. So I was an international school art teacher teaching elementary school art, and I earned like £6,000 per month minimum. My housing got paid as well. I was earning really good money. However, I hated it. But everyone told me it's good. You should stay there. You're quite young. That's the amount of money that no one will earn at your age. So I was trapped and forced to be in that position, which wasn't me. That wasn't my true desire in my heart. So I made a bold move. I just quit it, and then I lived in scarcity, like 500 to 800 pounds per month since.
so from 6,000 to you moved to the UK, you found yourself some work to do. It was really not earning you a lot. So you were really living on your savings, and in actually making the decision to do the coaching with me, it was a big leap because you were going to utilize resources that you didn't have. But just
Yeah.
before you go there, like this is a situation so many people are in that they are trapped by money. They're in a job that they are earning good money, but they don't actually enjoy. It doesn't feel like it's their soul's purpose. Even though you were helping people, you were helping, children with art. So it's not like it wasn't a great job. It just wasn't your truth. And you took that bold leap. You stepped into wanting to move into another country, and you didn't really have a sense yet of what you actually wanted to do, right? And when you actually came to me for coaching, it was for love. You wanted to find love. It wasn't about money. But what did you discover from that?
So, so I started coaching. I just broke up with my ex-partner. I was like really sad why this thing happened to me. Why did I attract that? So I said, this is enough for me. I want someone to really love me and care about me. So I went to Rosanna. And what happened was that I have discovered if I want to attract a sacred union partner, myself need to become a sacred union partner first from within. And actually, I need to align my physical environment, my ability, and many different things in order to really achieve what I want. So one thing that I found was that I was in a financial unstable state. So if I'm in a financially unstable place, how could I able to attract a financial stable partner, which is something that I really want? So instead of focusing on getting a partner, what we found out and the clarity was that I need to get into a financial stable place first. But all these things happen naturally in a flow. I didn't even aware of that, but it makes so much sense, right?
Well, absolutely. You need to become the vibration you want to attract. So many people are looking for love or looking to maybe start a family or whatever, but they haven't actually created the stability within to sustain what they want to co-create. So
Yeah.
we have to deal with our basics first, and our basics are being able to provide for ourselves, which we very often overlook. So, I mean, did you have any reservations, bearing in mind that you didn't have a lot of money? Did you have any reservations about investing in the coaching with me?
Well, I actually did have a reservation, although I was in a very vulnerable state because I was earning £500 and the investment is not cheap, right? But I also know that if I don't do anything, I will be in the exact same place in 3 months' time, 6 months' time, and a year time. And honestly, if there's no one who has experience like Rosanna guides you through the process, it might take you years. And I know people, they are trapped in the cycle for more than 10 years. So that is the reason why, even though I didn't have the resources, I'm committed to myself and I've tried my best to find the resources. And I do not have the full amount before I get started. But one thing that's really good working with Rosanna is that she really have different like payment plans. So she really try to accommodate and help you get started because she knows you are investing in yourself and she wants to support you. The second thing is quite magical. So you have committed, you set the intention out there. You don't really know how to get the rest of the balance in to pay for the course. However, once you set your intention, what I found was magical things happen. Suddenly, randomly, you receive a check from this person. Suddenly, I don't know, from somewhere you got this money. And every time before the payday, the money just comes in easily and gracefully. So I would say it's easy for me to get started, and I did have the reservation. But
You did. I mean, you knew you wanted to do it, but you didn't know how you were going to get the money together, right? So that was just amazing. And I see this time and again, it's the people that really want it. They don't know how they're going to make all the payments, but they want it and they know it's right. And then the magic starts to happen. And, you know, one thing I really saw with you is you went from trying lots of different things to then getting really clear about what you were passionate to do next. And that's kind of what led to your big leap. But let's go there. You know, what's changed in your life since you started coaching with me? Because it's a 4-month program that you invested in. What happened?
Things have changed massively in a magical way, a positive way. I could never imagine this would happen to me. Even my mom, my every family and friends, they were like, what, are you kidding me? Are you where you're at right now? So things have changed was that during the coaching program, I developed so much trust within myself and I gained so much clarity on what I truly want, what feels right about me. And then when I get so much clarity on who I am and what I want, opportunities started to show up. And I am now a breakthrough coach working with a company, and I'm helping people to transition their life as well. And so what I get from is that I think my monthly income has raised 900% from earning 500 to 800 pounds to earning a consistent 10K per month, gracefully and easily. And in terms of relationship, the people I attract are different right now. They are very stable and they are available as well. It's just different, you know. I don't know if you can guide me through to answer some other question, but I would just say relationship wise, financial wise, and in my career, I even have a more clear path now. I found my life purpose, which is to help gay men to maybe get out of their toxic relationship. And without coaching with Rosie, I will never know this is my true passion and what I really want to do.
How old are you now, Augustine?
I'm 27.
27, and you're clear on your life purpose. You have increased your income by 900%, doing something that you truly love now rather than something you don't enjoy.
Yeah.
And this all happened, like the big leap in your finances happened in the last month of us actually doing the program together. So the results for you were incredibly swift. And I see this time and again is the people that seem to have the fastest results are the ones that in many ways risk the most. It's like you backed yourself. You decided that you were going to believe in yourself and you were going to believe in what you'd invested in. And as a result of that, you got to the place where I'm just looking at you going, wow. And the integrity, this is, you know, what you've done is you've looked at your shadow, you've embraced your shadow, you've owned the patterns. This is what the program does that were preventing you having what you wanted. So as your vibration has changed, you're now attracting very different opportunities into your life and the pathway has opened up. So what would your best advice be for others that are considering doing some coaching with me? Considering it an investment, you know, it is an investment.
My best advice is that your fear, your doubt, your questioning whether this is right for me, whether it's going to work, those things will come up. The fears are going to come up in many different forms to get you trapped in where you are. Even though you want to do this, but your ego self are going to say, no, you're comfortable with where you are right now, then that will stop you. You can come up with many reasons not to do it. But this is exactly the reason why you need to do it. And many of Rosanna clients needed to do it at the same time. Because let's say in terms of money, you never have those money. And that is exactly why you need it, because this program is exactly get you to a place where you can finally have money by loving up the resistance within you. If you don't have love, this is exactly the reason why you need to do the same thing as well, because there's no other ways you can reach there, right? So take a leap of faith would be my best advice. Remember that like 2-3 months ago when I started my first section, my ex-partner broke up with me the day before. And then 2 months later, my income came from £5,000 to 10,000. And now the people I attract are way nicer. So it's up to you. Is you decided to invest in yourself. No one can take these things away from you. Is you decided you need to own your life. And once you made that decision, do it. Fully align with it. And you will never regret it. The only thing that you will regret is that you didn't find Rosanna 3 months earlier. That I can guarantee.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. And, you know, just to summarize on that, there's always going to be a reason not to. If you're waiting for the money to present itself, if you're waiting for the right time, it's never going to come because your conditioning is going to stop. There's always going to be a reason not to. So those who really do get the results are the ones that know there's the fear there, but they decide anyway to overcome it. So if you're feeling attracted to the idea, the way shows itself when you make a commitment, doesn't it? You've got to make the commitment and then the door opens.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much, Augustine, and watch this space because Augustine's very likely to be part of my team as well in terms of the coaching team that's growing. And I just want to thank you so much and I wish you the utmost success in everything that you're doing. I'm going to be watching you very, very closely. Namaste. For those of you who'd like to know more about the coaching, please just get in touch. It all starts with a breakthrough call. And in itself, that's a really good starting point to show you where you need to get clarity and redirect your focus. Because as Augustine found, he was looking at one thing, thinking that's what he needed. But actually, when he redirected his attention, that's when everything could flow. And that's what the breakthrough call is all about, isn't it?
Correct.
Thank you. Take care.